The next act, you've seen him once in the first half. He was brilliant then, he's even better now. Jem Rolls!
Thank you, my name is still Jem Rolls. I hope my flies have done up, and I'm right here I am for the second half. This first poem is by way of a manifesto of performance poetry. I wanted the words free to soar on high, but they were pinned to the page like a butterfly, laid down like spotlit stepping stones to pave the mind its easy passage of repeatable knowns, all washed and scrubbed and squashed and rubbed. I wanted actions from the words, but they just didn't do enough. And I started streaming them out, but they all got jammed up. I chewed too long on the words, and they lost their flavour. So I went looking for the sounds and lines my tongue could savour. For a poise, a dynamic, a newness, an emphatic, to muster mind and word, into momentum, to generate an accelerator, poise flinging forwards, impelling and unrolling. A slow, quick, 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 slow. Soaked up, go. To the ever bursting, spuming, streaming, self-propelling flow of sharp words and ambiguous meaning, of barbed thoughts and lyrical dreaming, of mellow flow and verbal teeming, threading up to spin again, soaking up to disgorge again, a perpetual motion, a constant explosion, a chain reaction of thoughts and newness, a breaking down of me and Eunice. The old rules have all been broken and no one's written any new. So it's up to who to employ rules like tools. Obey them as long as they're of use, so shred the orders, break the borders. You can dice and splice any word. Everything can be a verb. There is no essential link with literature. Homer might have been showbiz, Mallarmé certainly wasn't. There's no essential link. I'm not pro, I'm not anti, but let's open the floodgates of word, please, and let's all drink. Alliterate them and double assonance rhyme, expanding sounds to play with time. Euphony and the neologized, the organised, disorganised and reorganised. A cycle of evocative motifs. The simplicity of little Bo Beep. The supple hand of the habitual thief, in and out of accent like Meryl Streep. A loosening line with a lyric. A deft touch with a comic. A hammy play with a rhetorical. A fierce burst of the physical. A brim with a go of now. I was a swim in the flow of sound, freed and willing to burble and expressiveness, extravagating the verbal with a poise, a dynamic, a newness, an emphatic, to muster mind and word, into momentum to generate an accelerator, poise flinging forwards, impelling and unrolling, a slow, quick, 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 slow, soaked up, go, to the ever bursting, spuming, streaming, self-propelling flow. I wanted actions from the words, but they just didn't do enough, and I started streaming them out, but they all got jammed up. I chewed too long on the words, and they lost their flavour. So I went looking for the sounds and lines my tongue could savour. Thank you. Right, cheers. I don't need to be arrogant about this poem, but I don't know about the poem, but the title is the best title for any poem in the entire history of the universe, because this is called We Broke Up Because the Sex Was Too Good. You wouldn't believe it. We broke up because the sex was too good. We hardly talked. We never found out those lovely secrets, those childhood stupidities, those charming worries, those foibles and buzzwords. We just fucked. The lust was working so well, love never came into it. Talking barely came into it. It was raw, juicy, excellent sex. There was passion, yes, but you know the sort. Always new, surprising, spontaneous, sensational, completely bloody wonderful.